Focus. Okay. Whoa. Okay, so it looks like I'm live. Turn down the lighting just a little bit. There you go. Okay. It looks like I'm live, y'all. Yeah. So this is actually gonna be the first time that I'm going to be doing a live stream. No edits, no filter, just me as is. And actually, right behind me is the set that I had just made to the set that I had just created with my collab video with my friend Jazzy. We recorded two videos, and it's funny because I had been looking forward to collabing with him, and I was really ready and dandy. Really, I was ready and dandy to go and all that stuff. And I ended up getting this migraine right before I got here. And I thought that I was gonna be able to push through and persevere, and it just ended up, staying with me the whole time. And I still have the migraine right now, but really, I think what the migraine represents is something much deeper than what I've actually been feeling for quite a long time now, and that is the feeling of hopelessness and really the paralyzing feeling of not knowing what I want to do with my life, what my purpose is. And it's funny because excuse me, right before I decided to do this live stream, I was, I where the camera is too. I started to record myself, and then the camera had died, and I was like, really, why? But that didn't stop me from doing this live stream because I really, really just wanted to take the time and use this platform, which was, I feel like, what it is intended for me to get this out there, and actually I also was gonna do it via Instagram live, but I wanted to save my video and I wasn't entirely sure if it was gonna save the video. So almost 2.5 minutes later, I'm finally getting to my point, which is, this is unedited. This is all me live. You're seeing me as is. So thank you so much for being here with me. And I don't know. I just really want to take the opportunity to rant and really use this platform again to get this out of my chest. You know, so I graduated from college almost a year ago, and thankfully, I found a job, a full time job with benefits. Made, I feel like, an okay amount of money, enough for me to, enough for me to do the things that I've always wanted to do because I've never made that much money in my life before until that job. And but even with that job, even as fulfilled as I was, I felt like something was missing. You know, something is missing, and I'm still feeling that feeling that I felt then. Now, even as I'm doing this YouTube video, I left my job to do this. I left my job to pursue my passion. Yet I feel like I am still in the same dead end that I felt like before. This sense of hopelessness, this feeling of paralyzed by this great feeling of unknown. I feel like I really don't know what I want to do with my life, and I think it makes me really sad, really, really sad to see others just, getting there, if not already there, to where they want to be. And I feel like at 26, I feel like I'm still here coasting, floating around, trying this and that. And not to say that there's anything wrong with that, but I feel like, yeah, I feel like there's so many societal, internal, external pressures around me already be successful. In other words, to already be making a certain amount of income, to provide for myself, to even be able to provide for others, to be able to have accomplished these certain milestones of X, Y, and Z. Yet I am nowhere near that. And um, I don't know. I definitely feel uneasy. Um, so, if anyone's even watching this, I do tend to go from one topic to another. So please forgive me. Um, I I don't know. I mean, I don't want to say this about myself, because I know that words are powerful, but I can't help but feel like a loser. Can't help feel that, everyone is leaving me behind and has left me behind. And I just feel very much paralyzed in my own thoughts of not being good enough, of not being worthy enough, of not capable enough, and all these things that I feel like is really hindering me from succeeding or from even attaining the kind of life that I have. And then again, I feel like I don't even know what kind of life I want to have. I feel like there are so many unanswered questions in my head that I don't know, and society tells me that I should know by now, that I'm almost 30, that I should have been able to accomplish, excuse me, that I should have been able to accomplish all of these things, yet I haven't. I feel like I took such a different route, and feel like I really embraced being a black sheep, and now I'm starting, or have really been feeling its full depth. And I I don't know, I feel weak. I don't feel strong. I feel defeated. I feel hopeless, essentially, and I don't know to make this feel better. I definitely know that settling and going for a traditional route, I don't think is gonna make this feeling any better. I feel like I feel like there's something missing. I feel like there's something here at void and I can't put my finger on it. So half the time I'm just dealing with feeling guilty. I'm constantly going with this internal chatter and battle with myself. And you know I'm not sure what it is. Maybe I mean, others have told me that this is simply just an artist, you know the usual agony of an artist. And maybe that's true. Maybe that my longing for purpose feels much more amplified than most people. And also, not to say that I'm wanting to speed up the process, but I think I would just really love to have clarity. I don't want to feel like I'm wasting my time, wasting my resources, my effort, and my energy into doing something that may not even be for me. Um, but somehow, some way, doing this YouTube channel has really helped me find a sense of belonging and identity, and also reconnecting with my artistry. So I'm very thankful for that. So who knows? Maybe this is just really a stump in the journey for me, and like what I said, I am very thankful for this platform to be able to do this, because I don't even know how else I'd be able to express myself, express this heaviness that I feel, because I feel like half the time I can't talk. Not to say that I can't talk to anyone about it, but I just don't feel obliged to, burden anyone else with my own problems that I feel like I'm the one that should be solving for myself. Um, yeah, so, but don't worry, even though there's this video, I'm still gonna upload my video for tomorrow. I really don't, at this point, I really don't know what YouTube is going to look like for me in 2019. Not to say that I'm going to stop doing YouTube. I just know that my life is, um, I just don't know where my life is going to be next year. But I know, but at least I know that I have enough footages, pre-filmed, packaged materials to upload at least until way, the end of the year. So at least I'm gonna honor that. But in terms of the brand new year, I'm not entirely sure where all of this is gonna take me. I don't know where my life is gonna take me, and as much as I want to say that ready for it, I'm not. I'm scared, pretty scared. I don't know what I'm doing. Um, yeah, I just feel really scared, and well, yeah, I just feel really scared. I feel like I don't know what I'm doing. I feel really hopeless. I feel useless essentially. Um, and I really don't like the feeling, you know. But thank you for those that are watching live right now and will be watching this in the future. Um, yeah, I mean, I think, yeah, I definitely just needed to get this out of my shoulder. Um, do I feel better? I don't know, slightly. Um, I guess there's something about the expressing and the verbal verbiage of me talking about my feelings. There's a slight shift in my energy. Than earlier when I was just keeping this all to myself. Um, and also, I'm really glad that I decided to do a live stream instead of my usual recordings, because almost half the time all the videos have been pre-recorded, and um, not to say that it's not relevant to where I'm at with my life right now, but a lot of it tends to be in the past, so it doesn't necessarily capture me in my current state. So I think this live stream video is such a saving grace. um, yeah, but I think at this point it's safe to say that I feel defeated. I feel really defeated. I don't know what other words to describe it. I feel like I feel defeated. I feel hopeless. I feel unworthy. I feel trapped. I feel stuck. I don't know. I really don't know. Um, but I know I'll be okay. I know I'll be okay though. I will be okay. I just really wanted to take the time to record this video, capturing myself as is. Unedited, raw. You know, no facade. Um, because also too, whenever I make my videos, I've always felt that I needed to put a facade of me that I feel like I'm not all the time. I'm not always happy. I'm not always energetic. Energetic, excuse me. I'm not always concise. Actually, I'm never concise half the time, anyways. Yet, I'm very emotional, very expressive, very um, observant, and also appreciative. Um, Actually, in reality, I'm very observant. I always keep to myself, but somehow doing this YouTube channel, going in this YouTube journey, has really, made me learn a lot of things about myself. That it's okay not to be okay. That as excuse me, as scary as this feeling of being vulnerable, it's I don't know. I also think and recognize it's something that I shouldn't push away as much as it scares me to have this feeling. Um, that in 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 moderation, it's okay, and also that I should embrace it. Also something that I was talking to Jazzy about was just the the fact that I feel stuck. I don't know what I'm doing with my life, and I know and I know I've said this already. I don't know what I'm doing with my life, and um, that's all there is to it. And not to say that there's a stigma about this topic, but I don't feel like not enough people admit that they are not okay, that they don't know where they're headed. I just feel like we are so conditioned to always know what is going to happen to us, to know where we're going to go, to know where our life is headed, when I don't even know that myself. I don't even know if I will go left, straight, or right, or turn around. I don't know. I really don't know. I feel like that scares me because a part of me feels like I can't think for myself. Who knows, maybe what I'm experiencing is just simply the transition into adulthood. For y'all, for those watching out there, especially those that are older than me and have, experienced this, you know, transition into the new chapter, I'm sure you all can relate to this. And, you know, um, and I guess even in saying that, I do realize that somehow, everything will be okay. I really don't know where else this video is gonna go, so um, I guess I guess I'm just gonna end it here and clean up. Um, just clean up my space. Like, that's definitely the very least thing that I could do before I go to sleep tonight, and you know, hopefully wake up and start a new day. Love you all. Have a good night.